I.C.E. Supine Lifting Series.
For I.C.E. Basics, what we're going to do is just add a little bit more range of motion than what we did in Foundations. Okay, so we're still working with I's, V's, and T's, but we're going to go a little bit further. Now, most people do have a little bit of restriction in their shoulders, so make sure that you can take your arms above your head without losing the core. Okay, that means that you're out of shoulder range of motion. Just go ahead and stop. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do a 2-finger check. How we doing? 4-chain finger check. How we doing? Good. All right. Engage the transverse abs. Tighten that up, and Marcus is just going to go ahead and raise all the way over his head. Okay? It's the front of the shoulder that brings it up, and then he's contracting his abs right at the top. So deep breath in as you come down. And exhale, tighten the transverse abs, and squeeze and lift up. Another thing that's really important is as you're moving over your head, you still want to pull the shoulders down. And I know he's doing it because I can see his scapular depressors engaged. It's really tempting to come over the head and then reach up. Don't do that, okay? You want to keep these muscles underneath the arm, holding the scapula in place. Good. Do a few fast twitch with breath, please. You should feel a little bit more abdominals when you're moving fast, yes?
Yes.
Okay, now take them out to a V. Yep, straight up, and then straight back down. Make sure that you really drive the ribs into the floor, and you keep that natural lumbar curve, or natural low back curve. That's the 2 fingers we've been talking about the whole time. Got to engage the transverse abs. You want to come just maybe 2 inches higher off the floor, Marcus, right up into that V motion. Perfect, that looks so good. Where do you feel that in the shoulder?
In the front of the shoulder, middle of the shoulder.
Okay, go ahead and fast twitch a few of those. Make sure you increase the intensity in the transverse abs to help stabilize you. It looks great. Go ahead and slow it down, and we're going to open it out to the T motion. And again, this one you want to drag all the way along the floor into a stretch, and then all the way back down, keeping those ribs completely on the floor, keeping a natural lumbar curve, tightening the transverse abs. This one is basically like doing a snow angel without the legs and without the snow. All right, big breath up. Using those scapular depressors to keep the shoulders down. Just because the arm's going up does not mean that the shoulder needs to come with it. And fast twitch a few of those. And here we go for maybe 4 or 5. Again, out there, I want you to design your own program. You go until you feel it. You go until you feel that burn. All right, we're going to move right into circumduction. So go ahead and go directly over your head, and then come around, nice big circles all the way down to the ground. Good. Make sure that the straps stay outside of your legs. You may have to kind of close your knees together a little bit, because remember, the loops are only going to go as wide as your hands. Good. And he's feeling a stretch, yes, all through this part of it. Go ahead and whip around. A lot of people look at this and go, well, what's different about this one than the other one? And the difference is the resistance is coming from a different way. So it's the exact opposite set of muscles. Reverse the circumduction, coming around, up, tighten that core. Don't let your back arch at all. Keep that core engaged. And you should feel this on the top of the shoulders because you're lifting that band up, and then pull down with the scapular depressors. Whip through several of those, and that should be enough to really get the inside of the shoulder going. And rest.